Hi dear friends, this is a popo tree and I want to show you a magic about the tree growing in Zambia. The leaves of this has such a wonderful power that you will never forget or you'll never regret having it. These days there's too much of swine flu, and in Zambia we people getting flu very commonly because of the weather, changing of weather, malaria, all those things, and bacterial infections. So everywhere this popo leaf, it will work magic. In India, people make antibiotics out of it, and here also I have given it to so many people, and they have gone better when they had a flu. The only thing you have to do is you have to take it as soon as the symptom develops. Once the infection goes to chest, or once the infection goes deep down to lungs, then you have to go back to allopathic medicine which you are taking. But otherwise, if in the beginning only, if you use this juice, I will show you the process how to make it. And once you take it, you will see in 1 or 2 days time, without even you know that you are recovering, very next day when you get up, you will not have any kind of symptoms remaining in your body. Only thing, I have not tried with the people of ulcer, so I request that people who is having the stomach issues should not take this, because I am not experienced with them. Thank you. I'm showing you the process now. For one person, this much leaf of juice is good enough. You just break it. You use a half of cup of water, because that will allow you. Normally you're supposed to just drink the concentrate, but it will not grind. So I'm just using a half a cup of water. You sieve it. This is bitter and very pungent, but it is a nectar. I take it direct because I have learned how to take direct, and I have Mr. Friday here, the one who works for me. They all get sick, and normally I tell them just take this, and they have taken it. So he's going to share his experience with you as well. I am and him. We are all both going to take little bit, so you know there's nothing wrong with it. Only thing advisable is you should have a stomach, you have eaten something, because otherwise it's little acrid, so it can create acidity. So take it when you have something eaten. And tell your experience in Burma only.
That's me. Uyu muti wa popo ulavuilisha sana fyapala malaria na mumubili vyolionse dei mona lishili kwata ku malaria kwacho mubili fiva mubili fija lona ishilisa ku madamu chile mfwa bwino wa madamu alisa mpangila yene popo alisa no mukashita fya no alisa muku mfwa bwino, so uyu muti I think ulavuilisha sana.
I hope you will, as I am believing in the magic of these purple leaves, you will also start believing in it, and we will spend less money into the other for the regular general medicine. We will spend less money into spoiling our system by taking medicine which is creating side effects. Thank you. This is a curry leaves, curry tree, and normally you see that Indian cooking we use it a lot. The benefits are so many that it will make you think. I take it, I wash it, and I keep it leaves like this at home. What I do every day in the morning, with empty stomach, or sometime I even take it after when I have taken meal, this much handful of it, I take it, I chew it, and I throw it. It's very good for diabetes. It helps reduce diabetes. It is very good for any kind of stomach ailments, and it is even when the people are having a issue of hair fall and things like that. This works wonders. Thank you. What you see there is a turmeric growing, or curry growing in a root form. It is just almost similar to ginger, and now I'm going to tell you the use of it. Turmeric is one of the best antibiotic medicine available in the world. When you know the use of it, you will stop using any kind of antibiotics unless and until you are in a serious infection. This is a mustard oil, and this is turmeric. It's the same root we have seen in the garden. This is a dry powder form. You take this much of curry powder and this much of little bit of mustard oil. You mix it. And now you have a medicine ready for any kind of gingivitis, that is a gum infection. When your gums are swollen. Recently I experienced my gum swelling. I came across this medicine. I was applying as soon as my gums were swelling. I was applying like this slowly. Morning, evening, and later at night. I kept on doing it for 3-4 days and my infection was over. So it is a medicine. You don't need to buy any kind of medicine from outside. Only mustard oil and a curry can work wonders. Then same for the influenza or any kind of viral infection. First thing, when I get up in the morning and if I feel that my throat is itchy, I straight away come to my kitchen, because I always have this curry ready in my kitchen. I just take a pinchful with my hand. I don't even wait for a spoon, and just put it like this. So I don't eat it like this, but I just allow it to gulp. You see how my action is. Like that, I slowly keep allowing this medicine to work in my throat area. Because if you know a logic, that if a thief is at the gate, we stop him there, it's better. If once they come in the house, the havoc can happen. Like that, when the infection is just starting, if you work with this medicine, it will stop your infection there only. You don't need to go for any other medicine afterwards. So it's better that you should always have handy this turmeric powder and work on it. Now with the children, they will not like the taste of dry powder just like that. So then there is another medicine told me by my friend, and she's been told by the Simba school headmaster, the retired headmaster, and that is you take a spoonful of curry powder. Take a spoonful of curry powder, icing sugar. Those who have diabetes can avoid sugar, then they have to just learn to live with sugar the way they are living with the other food. So you take icing sugar. Again, same amount, 1 teaspoon. And I have here, normally I don't use butter in my house, but this is butter oil, but you can use butter, because not everybody has a butter oil in the house. So you can use either butter or either you can use butter oil. Please do not use margarine, it's not good for health. So I'll take 1 teaspoon of butter oil. This is black pepper. This is black pepper. You add pinch of black pepper into the mixture. If you have, it's better. If you don't have, don't. I'm just going to add some black pepper in it. And this is ginger powder. You already know ginger powder is pretty common in Zambia, so it's made out of the root, and it is all these things are available from Indian grocery, if not from other grocery. But I have seen it in ShopRite, I have seen it in Pick and Pay, like big supermarkets as well. But this is ginger powder. Okay, this is how the paste will become. Even the small child, if you can't breathe, the small baby doesn't even know. If you take a pinchful, for them you can't put a whole lump in the mouth at the same time. But the baby who is having sickness, the flu or anything, and they are coughing, you take a small thing, you put it in the throat, just there, and then let baby swallow it as he can, and then keep doing through the night. One day of suffering for you, not having a sleep, next day your baby will find lot of recovery. Same goes to you. When you have to take it, you take a full lump, put it in the mouth, go to sleep, but don't chew it. Allow the saliva to do the work. What it does is the turmeric in it, or the curry powder in it, or the yellow powder in it, it works as antibacterial. The butter, it works as a grease. So if you know that when you have a dry skin and when you put Vaseline, automatically your skin starts healing. The same process is done by the butter in your throat. So whatever the scratchy throat you have, the butter oil will heal it. And the same time, the sugar it just gives a taste, so you enjoy eating it. But and that's why you can take a big lump. I will also take it, and my Mr. Friday, he is getting used to with every medicine I have in the house, so he will also show you how to take it. So basically what I want to say is, you don't have to be scared, just take it, nothing wrong will happen. But just see how I take it and how I gulp it, not eat it. I take like that. It is very tasty. So you will really feel like eating a sweet from the town, ginger sweet from a town. I want to give you, what's your name? Sorry.
Jacob.
Huh? Jacob. Jacob, Himal has brought Jacob here, and I want to, even his first timer, and I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Just try the taste. It's not that bad, is it?
It's lovely.
It's lovely, right. This is the medicine, and I'm sure all your infection will get healed. This is something so valuable, my friend, and that's why we have even tried to make a video out of it, so you can benefit from it. Thank you so much.